What is good, Straw Hat Crew, and welcome back to another video. You already know, it's a banger. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alrighty, and for today we have Uber rider denied service for his size. Bro, if they're driving a fucking Camry and you're 600, you're just not getting in the fucking whip, son. I'm sorry, like there's no way to fit you in this bitch. I don't got a van. Let's get into it though.
No, you're not recording me right now.
I'm gonna record you. You just said I'm too large for your car?
This is a matter of logic and rationale, and I have a right to say...
No, you don't.
Somebody said, nah, bro, imagine being so fat you make a woman resort to logic and rationale.
That's not funny, but slightly. Yeah, cause they have logic and rationality. They just decide when they want to use it and when they don't. They just usually don't use that shit most of the time. But that shit's comedy, bro. Oh, she said no. It's about logic and rationality, and I'm telling you, I have the right to tell you, like, you're not fitting in this bitch, bro.
Rationale. Think about that. And mind you, the tweet got 103,000 likes and 11,000 bookmarks. Holy shit.
Yeah, I do. It's my car.
This is not your car. I'm not too large for your car. I'm gonna fit.
It's my vehicle.
Are you dead ass, you fucking bitch?
Go away.
Fuck you. Are you dead ass? You are insane.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're a fucking whore.
So, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have another dang.
I know y'all remember this. She's not getting in my whip either, bro. Cause why the fuck? I have these suspensions cost me like a band. Why is my shit leaning? Why is my shit leaning? Fuck no, you're fucking my car up. Get out. Why? I'm driving like this, y'all. My wheel is turned like this. My other side of the car is down like this right here, but I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Demos situation where a passenger was just denied a ride because he was too large. Yes, it was a male this time, and it was with Uber instead of Lyft. And the lady in question here, I mean, she just looks like she pulled up to the address to pick some random guy up, and she just did not expect what she was seeing. I mean, she looks exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. She looks fed up, and honestly, she just looks tired. I mean, just look into her eyes, bro. Literally looked like she just finished her shift at a hospital, 12 hours.
Now she do look tired, bro. She look like she just like, bro, fuck, and I'm not about to deal with this shit, bro. Hell nah, bro. I already got enough on my plate, bro. This big ass nigga about to add another 5 meals on my shit. I'm good, bro.
Shift, and she wants to do a little, you know, Uber on the side as a side gig, and she just pulls up to this man's address, sees a 500-pound man just waiting in his driveway. Meanwhile, she's in a sedan, and now she's just looking like, I don't have time for this shit. And the ironic thing about this entire situation is the fact that he's a content creator, by the way. I think he streams on Twitch, so I don't know if this is a skit or not, because it actually made it to the Daily Mail with the title, Uber's Customers Showdown with Driver Who Refused to Pick Him Up Because He Is Too Large. But this content creator by the name of Michael goes by the name of Fatty McFatfa on Twitter. And his name is literally Fatty on Twitch. Like, this man is an actual streamer. I'm on his... Look at the way... Okay.
You're not getting in my whip either, bro. Like, bro, like, what? That looks to be at least, depending on how tall you are, that could be anywhere from 400 to 500. Come on.
Yeah, you see, this guy has to be trolling. He's gotta know, and I don't know how much he actually weighs, but if you're gonna be streaming Call of Duty or what is this, whatever, Battlefield, on Twitch, sitting in...
Bro, come on, bro. What is this? It's mine? No, okay, it's not. But call Battlefield? Come on, bro. Don't do COD like that.
in your chair like this, fat rolls and tits all out for everybody to see, then you can't blame an Uber driver or a Lyft driver when they come to pick you up having the reaction that, I mean, good God, she doesn't want her vehicle to be damaged any more than it already is. And just so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about here, he looks, you know, pretty tall too, and he is very large. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
He's in this photo on Twitter
bro.
promoting his streams, and I'm gonna say he's definitely at least somewhere between 300 and 400 pounds. As you
I was gonna say 500, but I'm not gonna give him 5. I was going 300 to 400 is definitely logical though.
You can see on his Twitter profile picture, he literally posted a picture of him literally breaking his computer desk. I mean, irony within all of this is actually insane. Somebody in the comments posted this saying, she ain't wrong.
Bro, I'm so tired of niggas that take up like 2 spaces, like 2 people spaces. Like they're so fucking big that they take up enough space for 2 people. Being just like feeling disrespected when someone tells them, oh nah bro, you can't, nah bro. Nigga, you take up 3 spots. You're big enough to take up the whole aisle. No. That's a safety, like, you are a safety risk because you're so big. Your body mass is so much. Like, watch out, bro. Pissing me off with that shit.
What's good, Twitter? Your boy Fatima Fafa here. Just got partnered with fucking Pine Park. The craziest shit you ever smoke. It is amazing.
Why does he sound like Peter Griffin, bro? He literally sounds like he's from Boston. And honestly, assuming this guy's over 6 feet tall, obviously the taller you are, the more mass you have on your body. I would assume he's somewhere between 300 and 400 pounds. Now, I may be underestimating that because there's plenty of guys who are like 5'5", 6', 5'7", 5'8", with this exact build who are 300 plus pounds. So he may be well over 400 plus pounds. And she knew that a guy of this size, based off her experience, literally might just put a dent in her fucking wheel axle. Like, he might
Dude, it's like he dead ass is putting the suspension on the fucking ground. Like, no bullshit. Like, once you get to a certain weight, you gotta start thinking about this shit when it comes to cars. Cars are not meant to just have an extra 600 in them. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot.
Just be so large to the point to where if he sat in the back seat, her car might just tip the fuck over. She might just be in her car driving at a decent speed, hit the curve, and that shit that just starts waddling uncontrollably, starts tipping, and eventually capsizes like a boat in the middle of the ocean. Somebody says he doesn't look that fat that he can't fit in the car though. Not gonna lie, he's like the size of 2 or 3 guys. I'm gonna be
like, bro, if you put these 2 niggas together, it's not that much of, bro, come on, y'all, shoulder to shoulder. It's not that much of a difference, y'all. Come on.
be honest, like if we were able to digitally merge these 2 guys on the right hand side together into some blob of a human being, that would probably be Fatty McCutt, whatever he calls himself. I mean, look how large this guy is, bro. He's so large that he has to lean into the left side or the right side of the photo just to fit in. I mean, his entire body can't even fit into the photo. Look at this wide ass angle and he's still
Worry be cracked up, man. I can't lie.
is struggling. And guys, I'm only being fair because I went in on Dank Demos when the situation came out. In case you guys forgot who Dank
Yo, how does one even acquire this build? And she got all her fat just stuffed in the leggings. Like, that shit, I'm not gonna lie. If you this big as a big girl, you might as well let your stomach hang out because the fat in the leggings is not the move, bro. It's just not. It makes y'all look like a fucking cupcake. You know what I'm saying? It makes you guys look like you just got a motherfucking filter around you, like, you know, like a fucking like a cupcake filter, and you just sitting in it. Like, y'all dead ass look like cupcakes when y'all do that.
Demos is, all right? I think she's
not the good ones either. Not the good ones either.
much shorter than him, but you could see she's very large indeed. And they, you know, given the discrepancy of height and size, Dank Demos, Chris, roll the flashback. Unless you want to pay a fat tax, maybe you want to start paying reparations to all the normal sized people you damn near killed every time you almost fell over.
Oh! No, hell no. Fuck no. When you're 300, 400 plus, bro, you don't get to do stage dives and fall off of stages and shit, because I'm not getting you. 300, 400 falling off the stage with some speed? Hey, that's dangerous. That could be your life, nigga.
I mean, need I say more? Had she actually landed on somebody, bro, it would have been raps. It would have been GG. Him or her would have been cooked. Yeah, so like Dank Demos and this gentleman here, the larger variant, I can understand why they are being refused by rideshare drivers like Lyft and Uber drivers and whatnot from entering into their vehicles. Mind you guys, these people don't even get paid like that. I mean, a lot of people don't even tip. I try to tip.
Bro, if stores can refuse service for you being disrespectful, you having an attitude, then nigga, a door. Can I speak? Thanks. An Uber driver can fucking get you out of there. An Uber driver can say, hell nah, bro, you're not, no, fuck no, absolutely not. It's just not happening. Fuck you. You're not getting in my whip.
As much as possible for any service workers, because I just feel like, you know, I got to give back to the community. But guys, these people don't even get paid that much, and they have to actually fix their vehicles and maintain them. Damn near accepting a $5 to $10 ride for a person 500 pounds or more is almost not worth it, because the amount of damage and wear and tear that person is doing to that vehicle pretty much outweighs the amount of money they're literally getting paid to even bring that person from point A to point B, depending on the amount of mileage too. I mean, good God, what is this?
You have so much stomach fat, the shit is hanging down below your neck. There's just some people that don't care about their lives. They just don't care. They literally just don't care. No. If you have stomach fat hanging past your knees, you don't care about your life. I don't care. I don't care if it's a condition. I don't care. There has to be something you can do. Stomach fat below the knees? Come on. My granddad was a big guy on the breathing on the oxygen tank, and he never got this big. He was a big dude. I'm talking 300, 400 on the oxygen tank. His fat never was below his knees like this. It was never hanging down like this. It was always just pot bellied. Come on, man. I don't know what this is.
Like, I refuse to believe that this image is from that man that we just saw. There's just no way, bro. I need more context for this. And also, guys, I'm pretty sure Uber and Lyft drivers can like refuse passengers for whatever reason, aside from like gender stuff or race-based stuff, you know, intrinsic characteristics of which people are born with that they can't change. But you can always change your body. Like, your fat composition or the amount of visceral fat you have on your body isn't really something you're born with, unless you just have the type of mom who's eating all kinds of shit when you were in her womb, you know, and you came out being a 10-pound baby, fat as fuck. I suppose if you were born like that, it's through no fault of your own. I empathize. Somebody said
I wasn't even gonna go that, because I know my sister was a fat ass baby, like a fat, like a genuine, like, I think she was like 12 pounds 2 ounces or some shit. She was a fat ass baby, like a genuine fat ass baby, and now she's like 5'6", skinny, but like just tiny. So I don't think that. Now, if you have an actual like thyroid issue or something, like actual like not when people be like, oh, I got that. No, fuck no. An actual real one, then I feel for you, because that's the only thing that's the only thing that's like, okay, fair enough. But any of the other ones, I don't know if I'm feeling for it.
Laughing my ass off, it's Uber's car technically since you paid for the ride. Ah, so you think rideshare service
Get a load of this guy. He didn't pay for shit.
service drivers are slaves to the apps of which they sign up for? I think that's like objectively false, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody shared a screenshot of this man's reflection in the car's reflection. Like, what the hell, bro? Somebody else here said, and I don't know if they were serious or not, but they go by the name of Mustached Gamer Cat on Twitter. They said she was scared you were gonna eat her. It's her car and her right to refuse. I bet your attitude made it way worse. Same as the filming. I think he did call her like a whore.
Or yeah, he was going crazy. His attitude definitely made the situation a lot worse. Plus, he was just filming because he was told he was a fat ass. and he didn't like that.
Yeah, you're a fucking whore.
Yeah, that didn't make it any better, given his size and stature, his personality.
Giving his abilities. That didn't make it any better, shit. And it's like, bro, if you're in a situation where you really do need a ride, right? Like, you really need a ride. Don't you think the person would be a lot more like, please, okay, I understand I am a little big, but just please, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I really need this ride. Can you please just, you know what I'm saying, do me right? And you know what I'm saying? I feel like the person would be a lot more, like, just willing to look over this, like, just willing to cooperate if you had a better attitude about it. But, you know.
Yeah, just might be shit as well. But they go on to say that, I bet your attitude made it way worse, same as the filming. And then you tried to say, and I quote, no, I'm jumping in like an entitled fat. Oh, but it starts with a C and ends with a T, baby. So she said she will pull a gun on you. She did say that. So I don't know if she can get in trouble for that. But they go on to say, if you don't like it, buy a car and drive yourself. He might need a pickup truck. I don't know. Maybe a Ford F-150, a top.
Nah, he need either a truck or a van. That's the only thing.
Or a tractor trailer, something for heavy loads. Pause. They also say your tag is Fatty McFat, which is his Twitter name. Now you mad she didn't want Fatty McFat in her car. Fuck out of here. And I just gotta say, this is a funny ass comment. And then Fatty McFatfa responded back by saying, furry and a grown man pick is a struggle. Then he got ratioed. Mustached Gamer Cat responded back by saying, I pick not struggling to stand or get an Uber. Then I pick not posting my egregious behavior looking for sympathy when you were being a total ass at the time. You tried to force your way into her car and then were
that's what's crazy, man. Hold on, bro, I just told you, like, no. What are you doing? Now you getting me uncomfortable. And when I get uncomfortable, I start getting triggered. You feel me? I don't like getting uncomfortable, bro. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and back up, man. I don't like being uncomfortable. You're giving me the sweats. For real.
She said she would draw down on you. Yes, she was being an ass too, but we have no context to what happened before you recorded.
Bro, I mean, was she really? She just told your big stanky ass you can't get in her whip. Lose some weight. Or get your own car. Lose some weight or get your own car. Simple as that. I don't want your big ass in my whip. My suspensions cannot handle it. I don't have the good suspensions. I bought the cheap ones. You're going to break my shit. Like, bro.
Only your biased bird, period. He then followed up by saying, when did I force myself in? LOL, she was my Uber, LOL. Then Mustached Gamer Cat said, you said, and I quote, this is not your car. I'm not too large for your car. I'm going to fit. As you mentioned, like you were going to enter. She was your Uber, as in the service. She can refuse you, me, or anyone due to attitude or just plain don't like you or me. And then he pretty much stopped responding after that, and people below are saying, bro is a professional victim. And Mustache Cat followed up by saying, professional eater, first victim, second. I don't know what that means. But anyways, listen, you get the
like he's saying like he's a professional eater first, then he's a victim second.
Point. Guys, in this day and age, I have no sympathy for people who get this large and feel entitled.
No, I really don't. Because I feel like at a certain point, like especially when it comes to like my 600-pound life and 700-pound, like all that, at a certain point, you did it to yourself. You was just eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. And you knew it wasn't bad for you whenever you had to stand up and you was over, oh God, what's going on? I can barely get up now. I gotta walk like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You knew that shit was bad for you. You consider to still eat and eat and eat, so.
To people's like cars or particular seats. You're taking up 2 seats in a fucking airplane like this lady here.
Is this your seat?
That's what I was just talking about, bro. What I just say? That has to be like if there's 10 niggas all 600-pound on one side, that has to be a safety risk. That has to be. On one side of the plane, there's 10 600-pound niggas. That has to be a safety risk. 6,000 pounds. It's gotta be.
Like, bro. What the fuck is this edit, bro? Yo, okay, listen, this was just a random ass short I found on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. But seriously, what is this content, bro? I'm so confused.
Airlines make their products smaller every year. Then they blame us for not fitting. If your car got smaller every year, wouldn't you be pissed?
Ma'am, no, it's not the airplanes.
I don't think. I meant to say 600, but I don't think it's the airplanes, man. I don't think it's the airplanes. I think you're just getting bigger each year. I think you're just getting larger in circumference and radius each year. Stop fucking eating. Just start by eating less. Please. Whatever you usually eat, cut it in half.
Getting smaller. It's you getting larger. And what you're drinking is contributing to the problem. Like, don't look at us like that.
Seats are getting smaller, seatbelts are getting shorter, and they pack us in tighter so they can make more money. But
Nah, she's gotta be trolling. There's no way.
we can't squeeze into their tiny seats. It's somehow our fault. I'm done
Nah, bro. What?
letting airlines make us the problem when it's them causing it.
Wait a minute, Kate.
No, I'm about to say, the seats are standard size. Any regular size nigga, even at 250, a 6'5", 250 nigga, is sitting in that seat perfectly. Like, it's slightly discomfortable because he's just so large, but he's still being able to sit in that seat without taking up other room in the seat, bro. You're just big, bro. Like, it's just as simple as that. You're just a big body Benz.
In the first comment said, no, the seats are standard size. You want to fit better, make lifestyle changes. Lewis said, if you got bigger every year, don't expect things to grow with you. All right, that's just horrible grammar, but I understand what he's saying. Aubrey said, are they getting smaller or are you just getting bigger? Could be both. You know, inflation and shrinkflation are a thing. Rose said, this woman plays the victim. When she runs into problems, she blames others. How audacious she is. So yeah, I mean, guys, I don't have to keep on reading these comments. You understand that this is the general sentiment of the general population. People, they don't have any sympathy for larger individuals who feel entitled to not, hiring shuttle services. Like, you need to understand, if you're, for lack of better term, obese on the bigger side, like on the larger side, you need to understand that you have to accommodate for that extra mass and that extra width that you're carrying. Like, it's not complicated. It's very simple equations here. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts, opinions about this situation. You already heard mine. It's like, it is.
Yes, sir, Maury. Appreciate you for that, by the way. Appreciate you for the video. It's like, bro, why do we feel bad for y'all? Why would we feel bad for y'all when y'all clearly aren't even making any conscious decision to change? Y'all are still just staying the same way, pulling up with the same problems about how you can't fit in certain spaces. You're 600 pounds! That's not the normal. It's never been normal to be 600. It's never been that normal. Maybe 300 back in the day, where it was normal to be for kings to be like super big because they were rich and they had all the food. Maybe 300, but it's never been okay to be 500, 600. It's never been that's never been the method. So why do we feel bad? With that being said, though, y'all, I'm gonna get done for this one. I'ma catch y'all in the next one.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda. I